I'm getting a lot of perspectives from people that I don't usually interact with, and the need for education towards sectors that I never even think about, like landlords and housing operators, because I'm much more focused on the neighborhood level and relationships between neighbors. So that's been really useful for me. And then also a big takeaway for me has been the need to engage with people that aren't thinking about housing and that aren't thinking about neighboring, but people who are just trying to live their lives and who don't necessarily disagree with what we're talking about, but people who just don't even know about it or don't even think about it. Definitely for me, it means working on the most micro level, very informal, not professionalized, just working with our neighborhoods and working with our neighbors towards something that can work for us in our context. Make sure that we keep ourselves humble and to make sure that we're aware of our own biases, and first and foremost, listen to the people that we're trying to serve and engage with what they're telling us. So the work that I'm involved in is very focused on building neighboring and understanding what drives people towards engaging with their neighbors. So I would say we build connection, build community by encouraging people to be vulnerable and to take the first step in talking to their neighbors, because everyone wants it to happen and no one is willing to be the first person to make that connection start. So that's how we're really involved in that. Of course, there's people who are socially awkward and shy, and that is unchangeable, but definitely coming from a family that is not from Vancouver and not from Canada, is that we have a bit of a culture of a closed door. We don't have a culture where it's necessarily socially acceptable to walk into our neighbor's unit or knock on their door for help with something that maybe we could see as something that we could fix ourselves. And we have a culture of, I'm going to do it myself, I'm going to be sufficient by myself. And we don't have a culture of leaning on each other and leaning on other people to help support us. So I think that's a really big barrier, and it's something that causes a subconscious block in starting neighboring, because we don't see it modeled around us. All of us here are very interested in neighboring and interested in connection, so we're well primed to to go and be vulnerable and take that first step, because we know that it's going to be good, and we know that even if it makes us personally uncomfortable, we're going to be helping a lot of people. And I think that's everyone's goal here, is to help people and make people more connected. Just shouting out, hey neighbor, I guess. I don't really have anything to add, but yeah, I'm really proud to be doing what we're doing, and I'm really proud to be part of this organization.